The toughest decision I have ever taken in life is for me to remain natural. And that is because me being natural is really attracting a lot of persons to me. A lot of persons that are complimenting me for good, a lot of persons that are not complimenting me but are rather complaining. Okay, and so it is a big problem for me because me looking natural always attracts people to misjudge me. And so some people call me stingy because I look natural. Some people call me that I am naive, my eyes are not open because I don't make up. Some people see me as someone that is very cheap to maintain because I don't make up. Some people see me as not being exposed because I don't do makeup. Some people see me as not being sophisticated, not being a babe that knows what's up. And so all these are the problems, the challenges I face as a result of me being natural. And it is not easy me standing on my ground to be natural. And that is because sometimes I will be walking on the street and someone that does not know me will just see me and then call me Blackie, and I would turn with annoyance. And sometimes the person that is calling me Blackie is not even fair. And so to me, it is an offensive thing. It is an insult. It is embarrassing. It is a form of people humiliating me, and I don't used to be comfortable with it. And so it is something that makes me unhappy. Although I know I am dark, but when someone calls me Blackie, it makes me to be angry. I don't know why, but it's something I am not comfortable with. Okay, now I face these challenges, and you might ask, with all these challenges, why don't you just tan your skin a little? Why don't you just look a little bit artificial? But the fact is, I have fallen in love with naturality. I've fallen in love with just being myself the way I am. What inspired me to create this video was what happened recently. I went to a family meeting, and then one of my older siblings looked at me and she said, "Dora, you are too dark. Why don't you rub cream and then brighten up a little?" And I looked at her. I said, "I love the way I am. I am okay like this." And you know the funniest part? The person that is telling me to tan my skin, to brighten up a little, she's even darker than I am. And she didn't brighten up. And so the question is, she did not brighten up. Why did she want me to brighten up? Reasons best known to her, of which I don't know, and I don't care. And so it got me thinking, what is wrong with my look? What is wrong with my color? Is it off? Is it off? You know, me taking the decision of being natural is not easy because I am always odd among ladies. And that is to tell you that in the midst of 5 ladies, you will see that sometimes I am the only one without makeup. Sometimes I go to a function and someone will see me. "Dora, you are coming to an occasion like this. Even an occasion like this, can't you just apply little makeup?" I said, what is wrong with me being like this? Must I apply makeup? Now, I decide to look natural. Not because I don't have money to get makeup, not because I don't have money to afford any cream or soap that can brighten me a little. It's just that I have this feeling that me not being natural is like me faking my real identity. I am somebody that is so realistic to the core. I like being real. I love being myself. So I see myself that if I lighten up my skin a little or I make up, it's like me wearing masks, hiding whom I am. You understand? And so at every point you see me, I am without makeup and I am used to it. I used to have makeup in the house, and that is because I felt okay, even if I won't be applying it always, maybe once in a while, if I'm going to an occasion, I will just use it. But if it didn't day, it didn't day. If it's not in you, it is not in you. I have it in the house, yet if I want to go to a function, I can't even remember using it. And the fact is, I love people with makeup, yet I am not good at it. If I make up, you won't like me. You will prefer me not making up because you will know that the makeup, instead of the makeup to make me to be beautiful, it will rather make me to be ugly. That is to tell you that making up is not my thing. Maybe if a specialist makes me up, maybe it will be fine on me. But trust me, I am not good at making up. If I make up, I will look like a masquerade. You will beg me to go and wash my face. That Dora, please stay the way you are, it is better. You understand? When I was dating my husband, back then we were in school, there was a day I make up and he saw me. He was like, Dora, you have to go and wash your face. I thought he was joking. I was angry. He said, you need to. That makeup does not fit you. You don't know how you look. You don't look beautiful. You look more beautiful when you are natural. And that was how he forced me, and I went to wash off the makeup and I felt embarrassed. I wasn't happy, but it was something I experienced. It's one of the bad moments I had. You understand? But coming from somebody I really care about, I felt it was correct. I felt it was right because even me within me, I know that I am not good at makeup, but it's something I love, and so I told myself maybe if I keep on doing, I'll be good. But the fact is, it's not my thing. So it's like me trying to force myself to do what is not in me. And so you will see the difference is clear. 10 over 10, you will see the difference is clear between me and those that are good at the makeup. You will know that my own is not makeup, is make. You understand? So that is that. But me deciding to look natural is saving me costs, and that is because I don't spend money in buying makeup. The only makeup I buy is my white powder that I apply on my face, and that is all. And if I buy it, that's powder, just a little you use, it can last me for months. And so economically, me not making up, me not brightening up my skin is cutting cost for me. Okay, and health wise, me looking myself is beneficial to me because all these makeups that we use, they are filled with chemicals, and the more you absorb those things to your skin, I felt they are going to cause more harm than good. And so me not making up is okay by me because health wise is helping me, because at least I am not struggling of having skin irritations here and there, because sometimes my friends that used to make up, when they use some makeup or creams, they will say they are now having skin reactions, they will now threaten their skin and all the rest, blah blah blah. And when I see that, I will just laugh. I will tell them, you people should be natural like me. I don't stress myself with all these irritations and all the rest. Be natural, just be yourself. Who will love you will still love you the way you are, you know. And so to me, health wise is really helping me. Health is wealth. I want to really live long in good health, and I thought me not making up, me not bleaching is going to really help me to live a healthy life. And so I am so happy. I am always looking natural. Me looking natural is beneficial to me because it makes me to stand out in the midst of my peers. I always stand out because I am natural, and it is now my identity. People that know me will tell you Dora is not the makeup type. Dora does not like makeup. And so I stand out among my friends, among ladies. Why? I look natural. Okay, so I am easily noticed because I look different from every other person, and I am happy about that. It gives me joy. Okay, although sometimes there is this feeling of me being odd among others, where I am being made jest of, but then the fact is, to me, is a plus to me, because if in the midst of a crowd you can be picked out, then you are unique, you are special, you are peculiar. And so I love being natural. Now, I have seen a lot of situations where people bleach and then they have injuries where they need to stitch them. Doctors cannot stitch. Why? Because the skin is so light. They've bleached and they've washed off this first layer away. And what I hate about tanning skin or bleaching is when you bleach and when you stop the bleaching, it is going to make your skin to look old, and so you become older. And when you are bleaching, when once you are broke, everybody knows, because you won't be able to maintain your skin again. But as for me, you see the way I look natural, whether I am broke or not, you wouldn't know, because I always look natural. My skin is not going to change because I am broke. And I don't bleach, and so the cream I use, I can always afford it. I can always make it available. And so if you are to look at my skin to know if I am broke or not, you wouldn't know. And that is the beauty of looking natural. When you are broke, nobody will know. But when you are bleaching, because you will not be able to buy the cream and soap again and the makeup, everybody will know that you are broke. And so that is my advantage. That is my advantage. It has not been easy. And so I want to ask you, what is the toughest decision you've ever made in your life that you are facing a lot of challenges as a result of that decision you took? Kindly drop it in the comments. Let me hear from you. And I also want to know, are you of the opinion that someone that is dark must brighten up a little? Are you of the opinion of that? Did you love tanning, or you love looking natural? There is something I have come to notice. Even those that are fair, they still brighten their skin a little. And I ask myself, you're already fair, why bleaching? Why bleaching? And that is to show that there is this unsatisfaction that people always have with the way they appear. And so even if they are fair to them, the fairness is not enough. They need it brighter. To me, bleaching is like you not being proud of who you are. You bleaching is like you trying to please people, because in reality what I'm saying is, when you meet a guy, what is the spec of lady you want? They will tell you they want a lady that is fair, tall, is always fair. And that is why most persons want to bleach, so that they will look attractive to people. There is is it a saying? There is a word people used to say that yellow is attractive while black is beautiful. And that is because you can sight someone that is fair from a distance. They can catch your eye. Why? Because the fairness is bright. But someone that is dark, is dark, so is dim, is not pronounced. Is not pronounced. And so people want to always be noticed, and that is why they bleach, that is why they tan their skin. As for me, I am not craving for people's attention. I love the way I am, and I appreciate myself just the way I am. If I don't love myself, who will? I have decided to learn how to love myself and then to be contented with the way I am. I am beautiful, I am unique, I am special just the way I look. I don't have to look like the next person. The next person don't have to look like me. I want you to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you love being natural or you love being artificial? Whichever is your stand, you are just right. We have different opinions, we have different ways of seeing life, and the way I see life is not a best option. The way you see life is not a best option. Everybody have a reason for deciding to take a decision and standing by it. Whatever decision we take in life is as a result of how we feel. And so I feel more comfortable when I am natural than when I am artificial. And that is why I will always go for being natural than being artificial, because I find it easier to be myself, to just be the way I am. Being artificial is too stressful for me, and I don't have that time. I must tell you, I don't have that time. So naturality is always my peak, and your peak might be the opposite, and that does not mean that you are doing anything wrong. Okay, so I just want to hear from you. Are you dark in complexion like me? Drop it in the comment, let me know. Are you fair? Drop it in the comment, let me know. Did you love being natural? Drop it in the comment, let me know. Did you love being artificial? Drop it in the comment, let me know. And I want to also know, what is that decision that is difficult for you to take, yet you took it, even if you have been faced with a lot of challenges and difficulties? Drop it in the comments. Let me hear your point of view, because to me deciding to be natural is one of the toughest decisions I have ever taken in my life, because it is attracting a lot of positive things and negative things to my life, and that is why it is a difficult state for me. But I am glad I have not given up. As you can see, I look natural, and I will continue to remain natural because it is easier and best for me to be like this than me being artificial. Okay, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget, if you don't like this video, you can like this video. If you've not subscribed to this channel, you can feel free to subscribe and follow me for more. I love you. Take good care of yourself. Be proud of who you are. Don't strive to be like the next person. You are the best. You are unique. You are peculiar. You are exceptional. You are who you truly are. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Okay?